Hey y'all, I'm with the representative of Georgia's 10th District, Mike Collins. How are you doing today, Congressman?
I'm doing fine. I appreciate you asking.
Thank you very much. All right, so Georgians are very fed up with John Ossoff's progressive agenda. What can you say to these Georgians who are aiming to vote for you in the coming election?
Yeah, listen, if you're looking for somebody that's going to actually represent Georgia values and make sure that we set this thing up for the next generation out there, then you need to take a hard look at our campaign. You know, it's one of the reasons that I went to Congress in the first place was to make sure that my kids and people your age had the same opportunities that I had when I was your age. And you don't have that now. And it's because of people like John Ossoff and the Democrat Party that have pushed a socialistic agenda down our throats for decades. And we've got to reverse that. And there's easy ways to do that. I think my 30 years of experience in the business sector before I went to Congress has given me the experience to go up there and make a difference and make changes. I think that's one of the reasons we've been so successful in just the 2 years that we've been up there.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
All right. So the Save America Act is currently in limbo in the Senate that you're running for.
It is.
How would you rally for fair elections in cases like these?
Well, and I think at the end of the day, you're going to see the Save America Act get voted on, or the SAVE Act. It depends on how the Senate wants to play this. But if they'll go ahead and put in that talking filibuster to make sure that if people are filibuster and not vote to close debate, they've got to go down there and speak on the floor and to explain why. Let the American people know why you're not for voter ID and making sure that we don't have people that shouldn't be voting, illegals, voting in our elections. It's just one more way and the best way to secure these elections.
Thank you, sir. And last question. Americans in other red states are hoping for strong-willed conservatives in their Congress.
Yeah.
How would you introduce yourself or present yourself as a strong bulwark for conservative beliefs?
Well, I think all you have to do is look at my background and what we've been able to accomplish and what we've been able out here standing up for. When you look at somebody, you know, you take for instance, I've been out there all across the country with President Trump, campaigning for him, but not just President Trump, but with Turning Point. I've been out there in numerous states and all over Georgia knocking on doors to let people know what their options are and to make sure that we give back to just good small business type people, good solid Christians that believe in faith and family and hard work and American core values. That's where you need those people in Congress, both in the House and the Senate, to make sure that we change this thing for the better for y'all.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all I have for you today. Do you have any final thoughts for Americans watching this?
Yeah, listen, I'm going to tell you something. If you live in the state of Georgia and you're looking to get behind a workhorse, somebody who is conservative, that just wants to go up there and make changes for the next generation and set this thing up and take our country back, take a hard look at our campaign. Go to Mike Collins, GA, across any of the social media platforms out there. Join our campaign. If you live in the state of Georgia, we'd love to have you supporting your vote.
Okay, thank you, sir. That is it.